Alrighty, let's get right into it. 2013, between 2010 and 2019, you guys can do this to your car. So what you're looking at is my interior, pretty much finished. The only thing I've got to do now is finish getting this centerpiece right here done. But I got all the seatbelts in, the shoulder bolsters there, the child safety lock covers. This car is basically done. I'm debating whether or not I want to get the carpet put in here. Because one of the things I just did was I put these covered ones on here. They're not plastic, and the speakers are in this, but there's no wiring for the speakers. But I'll get that done eventually. What I want to show you right here is this one here came out of one with a sink. And that's going to be another video because I'm actually in the process of seeing if I could get the one out of that car that all the rest of this interior came out of. One little modification you got to make here. There's actually two modifications you've got to make here. One is where this clip goes in and it goes in horizontally. There's another one here that goes in horizontally. Same thing. But when you put in these soft touch, and these are, you can see it's soft touch. You have to make a cut this way because right about here it's vertical, and same thing on this side here. The other modification that I've had to make is actually, you guys can see right here where I've cut this out, and I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so where this was right in here where you guys can see I cut it, and of course, you know, your car. Now, the reason I did that is because the pieces that I'm getting here, so right here is going to be 2 cup holders. Right here is just going to be like a cover is all it is. And then right here, it's just kind of like an inset kind of thing that has this and these 2 plugs in it, except that it's actually designed to fit in here. So I don't want to lose these 2 power sources, obviously. And this thing just loosely fits in there. So what I do is just kind of jam it up in there. So like when I'm driving, my dash cam is still got power and I can charge my phone. The other modification that you have to do is on the back of this right here, you can see for the push button for the trunk release. So I'm going to do that like there for the trunk release. So the trunk release button actually screws into these points right here. This one, and this one. And then you can see how it's kind of raised around. It's got like a little ring. Well, on this side here, you see how this one's flat and it's smooth, right? Well, this right here, you can just make out right there. You can just make out a little push. That's because I didn't realize it when I was actually trying to put this thing in place as somebody's mowing the lawn right across the street, that this side here looked like this, not like that. So I had to get my Dremel out and Dremel all of this stuff off on the inside to make it nice and smooth. And even with that being said, this piece of rubber right here, I had to cut the little ends off of it there just so that I can get it to actually go in here. It does kind of still click in there, and it's in there. It's not going to come out. But that's the one modification that I had to do on this side other than everything else. So the pieces that you're going to get for this, if you do get it, and it's pretty easy to come apart. Right back here, you can see this little plate back here where that separation line is. So this one right here, that's going to be a plate that you get on both sides. Then you get this one right here, which is soft touch. And then you get like this carpeted version down here with the vent down there. So you're going to get all that. And as you can see, it's still got a hole there. But yeah, and it's like that on both sides. It pretty much will just click in. The one problem that I had was when I put the mounts in here. There's steel mounts. There's a mount that you put in right about here. There's another one here. And of course the one in the back. And even though you guys can see the fitment on this is tight, and it does fit, for some reason I can't get those mount holes to line up. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is I might just leave it, because in all honesty, this thing's pretty sturdy. Like I said, this piece here just falls out. If I hit a bump, this thing falls out. So there, that's just pretty much how I do it right there. But so she's sitting there pretty sturdy, and she doesn't move around, she doesn't creak or anything. So I'm actually not even going to worry that much about bolting her in. But all of this stuff came out of, I think, a 2013 Taurus, and that guy had over 800,000 kilometers on his Taurus, and these seats have got 800,000 kilometers on them, which is absolutely insane. So I've had somebody reach out to me because I'm on the forums, or a couple of Facebook groups anyway for the police interceptors, and somebody reached out and actually asked me where I got all the parts for this. Now these parts right here, even from Ford, it cost me $600 to fill this piece in, right from Ford, brand new, which I may end up doing. But at Ford, even, they actually got a hold of a wrecker, and they're going to see if the wrecker can source this for me, just to save some money. So all in all, this entire interior cost me right around $800 to get everything in it. I'm not going to say it's going to be the same for you. If you go to your wrecker, what your wrecker is going to say, or what they're going to want for, you know, the power seats. In the back here, like I said in my previous video, like I said, I've already showed you guys how I had to remove the back X bracing in this, so like that kind of sucked. But now I've actually got the proper Taurus seats in the back here. All the seat belts here are all in here good. The fold down seats, you just pull this little tab right here, so that comes down. So I got the fold back right there. I'm thinking about replacing this back piece here because it doesn't quite fit, and I might end up having to cut these off too. If you guys don't have this on your car, this is actually the fuel control module, and this is the placement of the new one. So if you guys actually don't have this, it's actually on the right side rear, right behind this thing, the seat. So just check to see if your car has this. If it doesn't have it, there is a recall on these. So just double check and see if your dealership will recall that for you, because that thing's a real pain in the butt where it is currently in the system if it's not up here. So that's just a little tidbit of information. But yeah, so like all the carpeting and stuff like that, and it's all back here. I got all of this. I don't know if there's supposed to be a cover on this or not, but that's fine. I don't really care. But yeah, all the seats here, you know, just pull the seat back up and then she clips in. Done. Got a center cup holder right here. In the back, got these vents, which I got closed right now with the air con, and then a little 12-volt source right there. Of course, pockets in the back of the seats. And I put the door handles on, or I put the door panels on, obviously. But like I said, guys, I don't know what your wrecker's going to want for all this. I did this whole thing for around $800, and it might cost me, I might end up having to go to Ford and spend another $600 to get all that centerpiece there. But this is where my car is. She's about, I gotta say, about 90% complete. Like I said, I still gotta do the door handles back there so they can actually open and close from the inside. And I might do the carpet in this, I'm not sure. And I'm currently sourcing WeatherTech floor mats for this. So yeah, that's her, guys, in a nutshell. So thanks a lot for watching, as always. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Appreciate it. Like, share, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Turn those on for all future content. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, let me know. Thanks. Peace out.